In this lesson, we will learn how to use Open Weather Map API with Weather Package. The Open Weather Map is an online service that provides global weather data, and Weather Package provides helper methods for easy access to the API services. These methods use HTTP functions for the API calls, and it requires a website provided key to actually work. The method names ending with location needs coordinates for accessing weather data, and method names ending with city name will require city name input. Now, let's dive into more details. Today we are going to learn about Weather API package. There are two ways to call Weather API methods. The first is by using the coordinates of the location, and the second is by using the city names. Let's look at the sample code. In the sample code, the first thing we see is the weather map class, and this class just holds the location coordinates of different cities. Then we have enum class for the switching download states when we connect to the Weather API service. Now let's move on to our main demo class. In order for us to use the Weather API, we need to get the individual key provided by the Open Weather Map website. By default, you will get free keys after signing into the website, and depending on the usage, you could switch the payment version to access more advanced features. After acquiring the API key, we can use it to instantiate the Weather Factory class. But first, let's assign the API key to the key variable, then declare Weather Factory class variable. Inside the init states, let's instantiate the Weather Factory class and set it to WS variable. Then let's set the initial coordinates with the location to Seoul. Now when we scroll down, we will see two query functions, one for the forecast and the other is for the current weather. Inside the query forecast function, let's first switch the app state to downloading, then use 5-day forecast by location method to request the forecast information. After that, let's set the information values to the data variable and switch app state to finish downloading. The query weather function works the same way as the query forecast function, except for the part where we use 5-day forecast by location method should be changed to current weather by location method. Scrolling down, we will see show dialog function, and in this app, the function will be called to show detailed information about the weather on a specific date. Moving down, get weather icon function will return the matching weather icon for each weather data. Next, we have three widgets for displaying three different app states, which are not downloading, downloading, and finish downloading. Moving on, we have a widget for displaying buttons for each cities, and these buttons are used for switching location coordinates. Lastly, we have two buttons for requesting print weather and forecast informations according to the location coordinates. Now let's run this code and see what we get. In the UI output, we didn't press any fetch buttons yet, so no weather information are visible. Let's select Jakarta from the bottom top. Let's select Jakarta from the top buttons, then let's press fetch weather. After loading, we can see the current weather information is displayed. Now let's set the city to Tokyo and press fetch forecast function. Then we will get a list of weather data. Click on the first information of the list. Then dialog will pop up with weather icon, minimum and maximum temperature, the location, and the current state. Now try for yourself and see the different results. Thank you for watching. See you in the next lesson.